Hello, hello, welcome. We are so excited to be here with you today. My name's Erik Braman.
And I'm Mia Vance.
And we are Other Magic. Thank you to our friends and family who are here with us today to celebrate and do poetry. Thank you to all of you who are out there watching and enjoying this poetic experience. We are so excited to be here with you.
Yeah.
Yay.
When our family moved to Oregon, we fell in love with it immediately. As a poet of place, I couldn't resist writing just a giant love song to Oregon in the most in the most ambitious way possible. So here is a poem in which I beg Oregon to make me its poet laureate. Oregon, make me poet laureate. Grant me just enough money to keep my family in white rice and Wi-Fi, and just a little more to travel the length and breadth of you. Grant me just enough time to fall in love with every square mile, and just a little more to write the love letters. Make me your favorite pen pal for just a little while. Make me poet laureate. Let me wander the old growth, those vast cathedrals. I will write you their hymnals. I will write you their songs. Let me test the weight of every pebble on your shoreline in my palm. I will show you the smoothest. I will put it right back where I found it. Let me personify your every landmark, and let them personify me. Oregon, make me poet laureate. Show me your people. Introduce me to your parents, your children, and each of your 3 sisters. Show me the graves of your grandparents, the gardens you grow for your grandkids. Tell me their names. Let me shake the hands of your healers, your barkeeps, your leaders, your athletes. Give me coins for each outstretched palm on your street corners. Let me eavesdrop in every cafe. Oregon, give me a heart like your hummingbird. Give me birch bark skin and oak eyes, lemon balm hands and huckleberry hair. Let me be a strange tree in your forest, a weird fish in your sea. Make me the awkward bee in your garden, the unfinished artwork on every first Friday night. Make me poet laureate. I want to walk every dune, desert, cliff, cave, and forest of you. I want to know every back road, market, and cityscape. I want to run in every river, stand on every peak of you, and when I speak of you, let it be as a loving interpreter. Oh, show me what you've made and built and grown. May I one day build bridges as strong and as many as you have. Please make me poet laureate. Oregon, teach me to blow glass, smoke herb, and pick blackberries. Teach me to brew beer, taste wine, and grow daffodils. Make me a maker, a mover and shaker. Let me take every acre and trace it on paper from California to Washington, from Pacific to Idaho, and I don't know if I deserve it, if I'm worthy of the work, but take these words, they're at your service. Oh, let us keep each other weird, and let me find a little piece of me in every part of you. Lead me to the heart of you, and let me hear it beat. I will use it for the meter of the poetry. I will use it for the meter of the poetry.
That's one of my favorite poems that Mia has written. I just love it so much because I think it really just captures why I think so many people move to Oregon and just fall so deeply in love with this place, because there is so much magic to behold across all of the landscapes. And so kind of continuing off of this trend of our deep appreciation and love for the geographical and natural world that we get to live in here, I have a couple poems that are also my love songs to the land of Oregon. And so, yeah, here we go. So this one is called Bury Me in Cherry Blossoms. And I wrote this on the peak of Mount Pisgah after a long hike. And if anyone has ever hiked Mount Pisgah, there's a lot of time to be with yourself and think about yourself and be inspired by the incredible nature that's around you. And I started thinking about how I wanted people to remember me. And this poem came out called Bury Me in Cherry Blossoms. When I die, bury me in cherry blossoms. Preserve me in petunias. Place irises upon my eyes and crown me in carnation. Let this harsh exterior give way to milkweed and magnolia. I could never carry the kindness of Camus kissing the river's edge. I never found the freedom to sprout full bloom like fuchsia and geranium, so let my burial be a rainbow of red roses and blue violets, yellow yarrow and white wisteria. Let vines of morning glory wrap me, cocoon me, and compost me until I'm soil and clay. Let these atoms I hold transform and add texture to every wildflower in this field until my whole spectrum is revealed, embedded in the faces of old friends. Trillium and tiger lily, blackberry and begonia, larkspur and lavender, every petal of the alphabet, beauty and bounty, wild and wonder, full and free. Bury me in cherry blossoms. Remember me as colorful as spring. Thank you. So on that very same hike, I also wrote this other poem. I felt it was appropriate to place them together. And this was right as spring was cracking through in the valley, and the flowers were just starting to sprout up and the trees were starting to turn green. And I had this moment of religious awakening, I guess, in relationship to the pines. And for those who know me, I was raised in a very Christian household. I carry a lot of those values still with me, though I've moved a little bit further away from that active participation in the religion. And I think I found a piece of religious excellence in this natural connection to the world around us. And so this is called Prayer to the Pines. As my eyes rest at the summit of spring, waves of wonder wash over this view of moss and alder. Great gods of nature, hear my prayer. Let my awe water your very being. Let my hymnals vibrate the bedrock and basin that cup your roots. Let my clasped hands be a signal of my devotion to your divinity, your evergreenery, your resilient fragility. As I throw my arms to the clouds, may my worship feel like warm evenings and cool mornings, like sun on Sunday and mist on Monday, like ashes on Wednesday and thunder on Thursday. I bow to you, sweetgrass. I lay at your feet, great fir. May your waters never dry. May your brambles never die. May your ferns forever unfurl their way toward your wandering paths, so I may walk across the ripple of your roots on a journey back to myself. Thank you. All right. Hopefully I can do this next one without the phone. So we got to hear a little bit of my love for nature in this beautiful place that we call home. But also there are very important people in my life, very particularly my husband, Chris, who I also love. And when I first started getting back into poetry a few years ago, I found myself just constantly writing love poems. And I really didn't think I was going to be a love poet, but here we are. And I guess there was something in me that could never truly express my deep appreciation for him and how much he has given me in my life. And poetry became a way for me to express that. How do I capture these moments of cattails and mulled wine? How do I pause the passing clouds so the moon stays bright in your eyes? How do I halt the hurtling weight of time to remain here, right now, with you? If I could, I would summon the sun directly out of the horizon. I'd pull it back to that exact moment in sunset where the fuchsia in the sky brought out the pink in your cheeks. If I could, I would pluck the quiet stars from the sky and mix them into our wine until it sparkled, effervescent, bright as our eyes the first time we kissed, soft as our skin secure in the sheets, crisp as the creases of your lips when you laugh. If I could, I would catch the breeze and wrap it around us like a wool blanket, pulling our bodies closer and closer until our chests were pressed so tightly we forget what separates our souls, until we can't hold ourselves from falling so deeply into one another that our bodies become an afterthought. If I could, I would imprint every millisecond of my life with you into a gallery of moments, into a display of laughter and tears, heartache and heartbeats, kisses and noses and fingers and hair. I'd preserve every flash of memory so I could never lose you, so I could look back and remember and understand why the sun rises each day and why mountains reach for the sky. If I could, I would rub the ink of this poem into my skin until it absorbed into my bloodstream, pumped through my being, and merged with my DNA, so I always remember how to love, how to stay still, how to look into the sky and dream of stardust and spaceships. If I could, I would. I would save you. Every moment of you, every moment of this world with you, I would. But I can't. In the meantime, I'll do my best to absorb you like a sponge, to hold you in my pores, to never let this feeling of saturation evaporate. Thank you.
Hello again. That was so beautiful. Gosh, I love that poem. It's not only so sweet, but so musical too. And so I wrote this one for my husband. And instead of if I could, I would, this is if I should go to heaven. So if I should go to heaven, here we go. If I should go to heaven, there will be no pearly gates. Instead, my arrival will be like waking up on the first day of fall. Wind chimes out the window, calling me to worship, calling me to prayer. And if I should go to heaven, there will be no angel choir, no harp song, no lyre, only your voice, still sleep thick and slow, saying, "Hi, wife, good morning." And truth be told, if I should go to heaven, I will be every bit as shocked as you are. So until then, these sterling silver bands are halo enough for me. Every street is paved with gold when I walk next to you, and with your arms wound around me, I might as well have wings. So for now, I will build you an altar of good books, clean laundry, and violin strings, and a temple in every room. I will confess only my love, never my sins. Sorry, not sorry. I will keep your kisses like commandments, sacred as a sacrament, like the holiest communion. Glory, glory, hallelujah, blessed be. I will wake up early and go to church every Sunday morning and pray to whatever God I have to. Dear God, when I die, let it be like Saturday night, drifting off as the sun goes down on the last day of summer, cool breeze through open window with the soft scent of the season's first rain. Because if ever a heaven existed, you would be mine. And if I should go there someday, then I will meet you there. Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm going to welcome Mia back on just to say goodbye to all of you and thank you for being here. It's been such a fortunate gift to share our words with you.
You too, Ackley.
Thank you, Ackley. Thank you for being here.
I'll just echo what Erik said and say thank you guys so much for being here and for sharing space with us in real time and in stream time. Once again with us, it's been so nice to see you, and it's been so nice to share.
Yeah, please follow us on social media. You can find me on all social media platforms at Erik William Bram. You can also find my website, ericbraman.com. Mia, where can they find you?
You can't. You will never find me. You won't. You can. I'm on Instagram at. I'm very bad at this part. I'm on Instagram at mia.v.poetry, and I'm on Facebook at Mia Vance Poetry. I think.
Yeah.
Try it.
Yeah.
Try and find me. Catch me if you can.
Yeah. Some of the fun of this is the hunt. You know.
Yes.
Awesome. God, she's my favorite collaborator.